Now at 8, Los Angeles eases its downtown curfew. Tonight, the curfew will run from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Good evening. You're watching LA Live News Tonight. I'm Christine Devine.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Susan Hirasuna here for Marlo Tejas.
LA Mayor Karen Bass says the curfew has been largely successful in protecting businesses and residents.
She goes on to say not from the protesters, but the bad actors who don't care about the immigrant community.
Let's go live to Fox 11's Ed Lascos in Little Tokyo with the latest. Where, Ed, normally the curfew would start right now, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly, Christine. Starting right now, 8 p.m. sharp, but the mayor saying it's going to start at 10 p.m., so you get a 2-hour break there, and it really just might be the break that a lot of businesses have been hoping for, because a lot of them have been telling us over the last couple of hours they're really taking a bath with all of this, a financial bath. Joab will give you a look. Little Tokyo looking down First Street. A lot of the businesses, you see the plywood all over the place here. Some of the businesses, the famed restaurants here, they're open through the plywood, and they have the front door open, so they're slowly trying to get back. But as you go through some of the other areas, well, it's just more of the same. So to the video we go, have a look at this, talking about you driving and walking along First Street, and some of the restaurants are open. The big event over at Dodger Stadium, we'll get more on that later. So they're trying here, but as you continue on First and then you make your way over toward Figueroa, you see even more signs of plywood. And look at this, even some more signs of boarding up. These workers were bringing in pallets of dollies full of new plywood, bringing it around the corner. This is near 7th and Figueroa, because they had some windows there they were going to board up. Then you have that mall over there, on Fig near 7th, where you have Target, one of the showcases in that area of the city. That's still boarded up. Some of the restaurants there, CPK, boarded up. They have the front door open. Still signs in that area that they're just not ready over the hump. And then you go over to the area, Bunker Hill, and they've got even more plywood over there, and especially one of the famed restaurants that's been dealing with lots of cancellations because of the curfew, talking about 71 above. Listen to their assistant general manager.
That is something that we are extremely excited for, in hopes that we have some more walk-in guests towards the end of the night, to kind of fill out the bar, fill out the main dining room, and in hopes that things will soon go back to normal. Businesses alike, restaurants and retail, are forced to close, and I think it's just due to that foot traffic, the lack of foot traffic. A lot of Angelinos love to come out, a little bit later on. The weather's still lovely. We are entering summertime, and everybody is forced to stay away. We're hoping once curfew is pushed back, hopefully eventually uplifted, people will start coming back out and start enjoying the nightlife again.
And this is the hostess there at that really nice exclusive restaurant. They've had all kind of cancellations since the curfew hit. Just before the curfew, Nelson was telling me they had a group of pharmaceutical reps coming in during the curfew when it first hit, and they canceled because of all the unrest on the streets below. He said they lost thousands of dollars with that one cancellation alone. 71 above, as you know, is on the very top of the U.S. Bank Tower on 5th there, right near Flower, and it's a very secure building, but right around that area you've got a lot of the plywood. And as Nelson was saying, when the folks call and they make the cancellations, they're asking about how safe is it for my car if I park in that area, or can I get through because of the freeway closures, and some of the other concerns if LAPD is on the move as we come back out live. So that's something that Nelson says he and a lot of the other business owners, they've been talking and they've been dealing with it, just the concern, the tension, the uncertainty, as he was saying, with this curfew in place. But as Nelson started to say, they're looking forward to the fact now starting tonight they may get a break as the curfew starts a little later at 10 p.m. ladies. So we'll have to see how it goes. But in terms of protesters, we really haven't seen any around, anything that we could talk about here in the last couple of hours through the downtown area.
Well, I'm sure word is still getting out about the later curfew time. We know there's a Dodger game tonight. Wondering, are you seeing any Dodger jerseys, shirts, people coming to watch the game there?
No, we haven't, and you would think because of Shohei, when he pitched the first inning, and there's the great mural up there. Joab will give you a look at that overlooking Little Tokyo here. But no, we thought that we would see it, and we came out thinking that could be part of the story tonight, but I haven't seen any folks wearing Dodger uniforms or anything like that. Interesting, at 71 above, they were talking about watching the game, and some of the folks over there were excited about it. But over here, no, we haven't seen it. Still, it's a funny feeling. It's slowly getting back sort of to normal, but it's still not there. It's still a lot of uncertainty, I think. I think Nelson hit it right on the money.
Absolutely. Did anyone give you any kind of amount of money that has been lost over the last week?
No, I think they're still trying to add all that up, Susan. Other than Nelson said the biggest one was those pharmaceutical reps that came in, and he said thousands, and I said and he said tens of thousands. So that gives you an idea, and that's just for one group, because they have as you've been up there, they have those nice conference areas, beautiful rooms, great food, and you look down at night and the city's all lit up at your feet. It's really spectacular, and they're losing money too.
Yeah,
well,
gorgeous restaurant.